Hey there, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something we all know really well, failure. But what if? What if we'd been looking at it completely wrong? Let's reframe failure, not as this big, scary ending, but as, believe it or not, the secret ingredient to your success.
Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever had one of those days? You know the kind I'm talking about, where you just feel like you have completely and utterly failed? Maybe a huge project just imploded, or a conversation went totally off the rails, and you're just left feeling completely defeated? Yeah, we've all been there. And here's the thing you have to remember in that moment. You are so not alone. Seriously, that feeling, it's totally universal. It's not some sign that you're broken or not good enough. Nope, it's actually a sign that you're in the game. You're pushing your own boundaries, you're daring to try something new. It's proof that you're actually making an effort.
All right, so let's make a shift. Let's completely change how we think about this. It's time to stop seeing failure as this big, bad enemy we have to avoid at all costs. Instead, let's start seeing it for what it really is, a guide. Maybe a brutally honest one, but a guide that's genuinely trying to show you the best way forward.
I love this idea. Failure shows us the way by showing us what isn't the way. Just let that sink in for a second. Every single time something doesn't work out, it's not a dead end, not at all. It's like a big, bright, flashing neon arrow pointing you away from a path that was never going to work for you. And that actually gets you one step closer to the path that will.
You know, this really boils down to two completely different mindsets, right? On one side, you have the old view. Failure is a wall, a dead end. It's a sign to just give up. It feels like it defines who you are. But the new view, it's so much more powerful. Failure is a compass. It's a signal to pivot, to adjust your sails. It doesn't define you, it informs you. It's not screaming stop, it's whispering, hey, try going this way instead.
So, when you get right down to it, what is failure? It's not an outcome. It's just data. That's it. It's simply information. It's the world giving you feedback, saying, okay, this specific approach didn't get you where you wanted to go. Let's try another one. The moment you start treating it like pure, unemotional information, it completely loses its power to hurt you. Instead, it becomes one of your absolute best tools for getting things right.
Okay, now I want to talk about you. We're going to get a little personal here. You might feel like you've got this long history of failures trailing behind you. But I want to offer you a totally different way to look at your own track record. 100%. Just look at that number, 100%. What do you think that represents? Seriously, take a second. What could that possibly be?
That number, that's your success rate. Your perfect 100% undefeated record at surviving bad days. No, really, think about it. Every single tough day, every challenge, every setback, every single moment you thought, there's no way I can handle this. Well, you did. You're here. You made it through.
And your record? It's stacked with wins. You've navigated insane deadlines, you've had those super difficult conversations, you've bounced back from things that came out of absolutely nowhere, and you've pushed through those moments of crippling self-doubt. See, your resilience is already proven. It's not something you have to go out and build from scratch. It's already there. You just have to recognize it.
So let's put this all together. We now know that failure is our guide, not our enemy. And we know that you are already incredibly resilient. So the real question becomes, what do you do with all that power? How do you actually put it into action?
All right, listen closely, because this might sound a little scary, but it is the single most powerful takeaway from all of this. The quickest way to succeed is to just begin, before you feel fully prepared. Waiting until you feel 100% ready, it's a trap. It's just procrastination dressed up to look like smart preparation. The real progress, the real learning, that happens when you just jump in and start gathering all that valuable data we were talking about. And here's exactly how you do it. It's simple. Step 1. Reframe the stakes. Seriously, lower them. You're not aiming for a pass or a fail. You're just running an experiment to see what happens. You're a scientist. Step 2. Identify the first tiny step. I mean, tiny. Don't think about climbing the whole mountain. What's the smallest possible action you can take? Is it sending one email, writing one sentence, making one phone call? And then step 3, this is the most important part. You just begin. You take that one tiny step without overthinking the entire rest of the journey.
Okay, so where does this all lead? We've done some serious work here. We've completely reframed failure from being a roadblock to being our roadmap.
This right here, this is your new identity. You are not someone who's afraid to fail anymore. Nope, you are a resilient person who uses failure as a guide,
a data gatherer who, by the way, has a 100% success rate at overcoming challenges. And when you know that, taking action isn't some brave, scary leap into the unknown. It's just the next logical step in your process.
So I'm going to leave you with this one question to think about. Knowing, deep down, that failure is your compass, and knowing that you have a totally undefeated record of getting through the tough stuff, what's your next move? What's your next tiny step?